we saw as a struggle for a lot of entrepreneurs and business owners. The travel on a private jet, for domestic flights. They struggle when they want to go coast to coast or even other country. They won't go private. What they do, they downgrade to commercial.
Wherever you guys are watching this show, I would truly appreciate it if you follow or subscribe. It helps a lot with the algorithm. It helps us get bigger and better guests, and it helps us grow the team. Truly means a lot. Thank you guys for supporting, and here's the episode. All right, guys, we are back. Digital Social Hour. We're going to talk travel industry today. We're here with Afshin Sajedi. How's it going, man?
Doing great. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Your Instagram's very interesting.
Thank
You live
so
a very
much.
cool lifestyle, so I can't wait to dive into it. How did you get involved in the luxury travel industry?
Well, I've been in travel always. So, it was my first career. I was working as a customer service agent at the local airport in my home country, which is Iran. So I'm Persian. Then I moved to UK. I lived in UK for 20 years. I've been working under a lot of travel agents and tour operators. And so in 2016, I started traveling in luxury myself. So I loved the taste. It's just amazing, and I couldn't leave it. So
Yeah.
I thought, since I'm in travel, so it's better to have my own company and my own mission, because there was a lot going on with, too many hands between, things going wrong, no one taking responsibilities when you're working under a big, giant travel company.
Once you go private, man, it's hard to go back. It's
Absolutely.
hard. Flying private internationally is very expensive, so I won't do that. But like domestically, I try to do it as much as I can because it's so convenient. The networking's great, and actually here it's not too expensive if you go from Vegas to Cali on Jet Suite X. It's only like $200, so it's not too bad,
Yes.
Yeah, but I know like coast to coast, some of my friends have paid $40K for a private jet.
Imagine how much would be if you go to Dubai or London.
Oh man, be six
Paris.
figures. I'm not at that level yet. Maybe one day.
Well, that's the point.
Yeah, and that's what you do, right? So
Yes.
you figured out ways to travel private for cheaper, right?
Yes, so we make private jet experiences more accessible and affordable with group travel. So we do the entire experience.
So say you want to go to Dubai from Miami or New York, what would that look like price-wise?
It would be between a group of at least 13, and the cost per person starts from 30K, 35,000.
Wow, so you're doing $500,000 a flight.
Yes. So
Dang.
it would be at the fraction of the cost.
Because normally it would be double that probably, right?
Oh, it would be 10 times more.
Oh, 10 times more?
Yes.
So it would cost $5 million?
Oh, no, I mean per person.
Oh, per person.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So it'd be 150. Okay.
Well, it all depends to what type of aircraft, an individual charters.
Right.
So it could be Gulfstream, Bombardier, or Dassault. So it depends to the type of aircraft.
The best one I've been on is a Gulfstream 4, but those are getting older these days. I'm sure there's much nicer ones.
Yeah, Gulfstream is doing, great, as well as Bombardier. So Gulfstream 700 and 800. The 800 is the best. So
Wow.
but at the moment, 650 ER is, from Gulfstream. They are, a leader in the market. One of the leaders in the market.
Wow. How much are those costing right now?
It depends. So usually Gulfstream is about 10 to 12 and a half per hour.
Damn. That is crazy. Yeah, for long flights, it's rough. The previous guest flew in from Australia. Imagine how much that one would be.
Very, very expensive. Well, that's the point. So that's why we saw as a struggle for a lot of entrepreneurs and business owners that, like you said, the travel on a private jet, for domestic flights, but they struggle when they want to go coast to coast or even other countries, like the countries I mentioned.
Yeah.
So, what happens? They won't go private. What they do, they downgrade to commercial, and that's where they feel the pain.
I'll say this about commercial. Some domestic commercial first class isn't even that much better than economy.
Well, tell me about it.
And you're paying triple the price and you get like 6 inches more of legroom, but some of them don't even have TVs. It's like, wow, why did I even pay for that? You know what I mean?
Exactly. So first class I had from New York, JFK, to Fort Lauderdale. And so as soon as we started boarding, we stayed about an hour inside the aircraft. And then they said there is a part faulty and they can't source it.
Yeah.
And so they had to disembark the plane. And so we didn't know what to do. They said, we have options to either to go another flight or just wait. How long waiting time was, we didn't know. So, and the problem was with the bags staying inside in the plane. So, I mean, they offered me a flight to Miami, but I said no, I can't, leave my bags.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
That happened to me at Vegas airport. We were going to Miami. Flight got delayed an hour, then it became 2 hours, and it was 3 hours. And we're on the plane, and they make an announcement saying the stabilizer's not working.
Yeah.
So I Google what the stabilizer was. It's the wings of the plane. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, I am not flying. I got off the flight, booked another one. That flight got canceled completely. So
Yeah.
people were on that plane for 4 hours.
Yes. And sometimes the inconveniences you get also from the most luxurious commercial airlines, because sometimes it's out of their control and they can't really control it. So I do remember once I was on business class with one of the most luxurious airline.
Yeah.
And I was on the first row between the first class and business class. I mean, by the way, I always upgrade my flights to business class. Being in the travel industry, so I know how to upgrade. So, and that's what I also teach other people.
That sounds like a very valuable thing to know.
Yes. So, and then as soon as I tried to get my seat and I wanted to put my carrier bag in overhead lockers, there was no space. There was no space at all in that section.
Right.
I had to call the cabin crew to find me space. And finally, she squeezed my bag inside pillows.
Wow.
So
First world problem.
yeah,
Right?
it wasn't really convenient. It's especially for those who pay a lot of money for that flight. I didn't pay. I just upgraded using my miles.
But some people paid full
exactly
price. Yeah.
$5,000. That flight's worth
Jeez.
$5,000. And after 15 and a half hours, when we arrived in destination, someone from first class came and stood next to me and opened the overhead lockers above my head.
Oh, before you even got up?
Yeah, and
I hate people that do that.
Exactly, and took his bag. So he had the most spacious cabin and also the biggest overhead lockers. I don't know how many carrier bags.
Wow. Some people freak out when you land, man. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
They get up and, what happened to common courtesy these days?
Yeah.
It's supposed to go in order, you know?
Yes. And, sometimes, you get annoying fellow travelers. And sometimes, last time I flew from Milan to JFK, it was very luxury airline. And the fellow traveler was not really, didn't want even to have eye contact with me. It was so, it was not a great moment. And I talked to the cabin crew. I said, can you upgrade my flight to first class? I'm really not comfortable because, this guy is just, I don't know, it was not, a great moment. So, but they said, well, it's only 2 hours gone and 6 hours left. So why do you want to spend another 39,000 miles to go to first class? Just, just enjoy the flight.
Suck it up.
Yeah, I said, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So I managed to, continue with my seat on business class. But yeah, you get a lot of these inconveniences. It's not
For sure.
necessarily for just U.S. Airlines.
Yeah, I mean, pets I don't mind. Some people don't like pets. Babies, those are pretty rough, especially if they're close to you. At the same time, I get it. They have to travel with their baby, so I can't be mad at them. So that's a weird one. And then fat people. So like if you're next to a fat person, that can ruin the whole flight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And those get to me the most because you're just literally trapped and you can't do you know what I mean? But yeah, that's why flying private, you avoid most of that.
Yeah.
You don't really run into those problems.
I mean, yeah, it can, the inconveniences can go on and on. I flew from Dubai to London, and I was on business class. I had to wait an hour for my bags.
Jeez.
You know,
I don't even fly with bags, honestly, because I don't want to wait. And I usually fly domestic. I mean, if I go international, I'll bring bags, but domestic, I try to fit everything in like the one carry-on in the backpack.
Yeah.
Because it's not worth waiting, in my opinion.
Some people in the US, I've heard, they stop traveling on a long-haul destinations because of all these inconveniences.
I mean, yeah, it takes, if you think about all the time it takes, because you have to show up 2 hours early.
3 hours.
You have to drive there.
Yes.
And you have to get off, get your bags. It's a whole day affair.
I know.
It's pretty wild, and it's kind of stressful too. And the airport environment is really negative.
Yes.
Like you just feel like shit when you're in there.
You made the point. I've been traveling to at least 50 countries and at least 2-3 times every country. So every time now I'm going to the commercial airport, I'm stressed.
No, for real. It's stressful, like, because if you've missed a flight, those thoughts come in your head like, oh man, I got to be here like 2-3 hours early. Like I'm not doing that again. So when it comes to, you are a celebrity travel advisor, right?
I try to be, so it's a do be have. I am working to get into the celebrities. I do have few clients, but I'm working hard to be in that space more.
Yeah. What does it take to penetrate that space? Because do most of these guys already have a travel advisor?
That's true, but this is something that we have curated at the moment for Formula One. It's you cannot find somewhere else. Everyone trying to offer charters, seats, flight cards, flight hours, but none of our competitors, they have curated tailor-made experiences for Formula One.
Right.
So our goal is to make them accessible and help luxury sustainability.
Yeah, I saw on your Instagram you were at a bunch of Formula One events.
True.
So what is your goal with Formula One? Are you just catering to high-end clients?
Not specifically. So our goal is to help everyone who would like to upgrade their travel standard from business and first class to private. Also, those who never been on a private jet, we would like to help them because the program we have, the club we have, it's very affordable, is very accessible. Also, those who constantly fly in private, they can also come with us, and we save them a lot of money.
Right.
As I said before, is at the fraction of the cost.
So how does the club work? Is it a membership?
Yes, so they join as a member. We have very interesting and attractive offer at the moment. It's called Legacy Offer. It's for 3 years for the price of one, and includes +1.
Nice.
So because we can't take just random people on our experiences, so we need to go through a lot of
You got to
checks.
vet them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And where are most of the routes leaving from now, or is it worldwide?
At the moment, we are based in Miami, but we are promoting and marketing this product from 7 departure points. So from Miami, New York, LA, Dubai, London, Monaco, and Madrid.
Nice. Do you remember Jet Smarter?
Yes.
I was a member of that, and I caught a lot of good legs on those. What do you still fly on empty legs these days?
Well, yeah, I mean, I find because I travel a lot,
Yeah.
if there is a empty leg, I grab it.
I like them. The problem is getting back,
Yes,
but I guess you deal with that later.
yes.
But it is pretty crazy. Like I caught some empty legs from Teterboro, New Jersey to Miami
Hmm.
on G4s for like pretty cheap,
Yes,
super cheap.
yeah, yeah. That's the problem with empty leg. I mean, in all our experiences, we have a comparison chart.
Mhm.
So we have mentioned an estimated of a charter of the most luxury heavy jet, and an estimate of an empty leg,
Mhm.
and the cost for our experiences.
Smart.
Yeah, so they can compare and see, oh wow, what's the valuable offer that Jets 100 is making.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's super cool. Yeah, my friend out here, I'll connect you with him. He just sends me a list of empty legs leaving Vegas every week. And sometimes it goes to Cabo, Mexico, and like
Yes.
cool places, San Diego.
Yeah.
Are you interested in coming on the Digital Social Hour podcast as a guest? Well, click the application link below in the description of this video. We are always looking for cool stories, cool entrepreneurs to talk to about business and life. Click the application link below, and here's the episode, guys. And it's so tempting, but just getting back's like, oh, I don't want to
Exactly.
deal with that. Like,
Yeah, I give you an example. So a charter to Brazil can be like around 180,000, from 150 to 250,000. It depends on the aircraft. An empty leg, it could be around 100 to $128,000.
Right.
So our experiences for Brazil, it's multi-centers. So we fly them out in private from Miami or other 6 destinations. I mean, the prices I'm giving you is more be suitable from US,
Yeah.
because if it's from Dubai, it would be a lot more. So from US, from the 3 departure points, so we fly them to Sao Paulo for the F1. So they stay there for 4 nights in a luxury hotel, luxury transfer, and 3 round trip transfer to the race. And then we fly them to Rio. They stay there for 3 nights in the most luxury air hotel.
oh,
And
so it
then
includes the hotel?
everything.
Wow.
So and then fly them to the departure point, so like Miami. So the entire experience starts from 35K.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely see the value. It's more expensive than empty legs, but you're getting a whole experience. And on top of that, the networking, because you said
Yes.
there's 12 other people.
Yes.
That to me makes sense. I would buy something like that
Yes,
as a
yeah.
consumer.
Yeah, because our goal is not just make private jet experiences more accessible and affordable. We are creating a space in the sky for networking, so they can, walk and talk and have a drink and dine and collaborate with each other. So that's why we trademark the business, the world's leading private jet networking club.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I met some great people on Jet Smarter.
Yes.
But their business model failed because it was
Yeah.
too cheap, I think.
I met one of the executives during one event in Miami.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he came forward and we had a chat. Good
Wow.
chat. Yeah.
Was this before they got acquired or after?
Oh, it was the last year.
Oh, last year?
Yes, yeah.
Because they got acquired, right?
Yeah.
And I think they were, because I was only paying $15K a year. I was getting on so many jets. It didn't make any sense. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It was so weird.
Yeah.
What's your favorite airline, commercial airline? I know we've been talking bad about it, but do you
Yes.
have a favorite?
Oh yeah, I do. My favorite commercial airline is Emirates.
I've heard good things.
Yeah,
I haven't been on it yet.
Yeah, I always use Emirates for my long haul destinations because their number one reason is they've been in the industry long enough, and their smallest aircraft is 777.
Wow. So they only go big.
Yes.
So you got legroom on there.
Oh yes, it's all flatbed in the sky.
Wow. And they have showers too, right?
That's only on A380.
A380. Okay.
Yes,
I've seen a couple of my friends fly on those and take a video of the shower.
Yes.
But the flatbeds, man, those are a game changer. I've only been on one flight that had a flatbed, and it was probably the best flight of my life.
Yeah.
It was to Asia,
Yeah.
and I just fell asleep the whole time.
Once I remember, I flew first class from Manchester to Dubai, and I was the only passenger on first class.
Wow.
So I had 3 cabin crews looking after me.
No way.
It was like 3 fine dinings, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and everything. It was perfect. So
That's so cool.
yeah,
Some people live in airport
yeah.
lounges.
And I was in my pajamas.
No, but yeah, some people live in those lounges because
Oh yes.
some of them have showers, some of them have beds. The ones in Asia and Europe, I've
Yeah.
heard. And airlines had to, I think they had to make a change or something where you needed to show a flight ticket
Yes.
because some people would just walk in there.
Yes. Yeah.
I love Amex lounges. Do you go? What's your favorite lounge?
You mean non-airlines?
Yeah,
Well, yeah, I use Amex.
Centurion.
I use Dragon. What's the name? Something Dragons.
Okay, I haven't heard of that one.
Yeah.
Which city had the best airport lounge in your opinion?
You mean non-airlines again?
No, you could do airlines.
Well, Emirates.
Oh, so they have one in Dubai.
No, I have to say here in Doha,
Doha,
Qatar Airways
Qatar.
has the best lounge.
Wow,
Yeah.
sounds baller.
Yeah. I was gonna say my favorite airlines would be Emirates, Qatar Airways, Singapore Airlines. These 3 would be my favorite airlines.
I gotta step it up, man, because
Yeah.
I be on United and it's not cutting it for me
Yeah.
anymore, man. I'm 6'5".
Yes.
I'm too tall.
I know. Singapore Airlines now competing, with Emirates and other airlines. They've been one of the best as well in the market. They are doing one of the best, the suite, the cabin for first class.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a huge project. They're building in England. They're rushing the order as well.
Wow, that's cool. That's exciting. Is it true when you're booking a flight online, you're supposed to use incognito mode and it's cheaper if you do that?
I have heard of it, and sometimes yes, because there are a lot of technologies. They try to trace and
Tracking,
track.
yeah.
Yeah. I sometimes I would do that. Yes, usually I have 2 phones and I search for 2 different phones.
Oh, that's smart. And you've seen a price difference?
Yes.
Wow, I gotta start doing that.
Yeah.
I just do it on regular because I don't like signing in and stuff. So I like just already being signed in. But
And sometimes when you choose the location and it changes the prices.
really?
Yes. Yeah.
So if you change where you're booking it from, like your
Yes,
IP
yeah,
address to
yeah.
a cheaper country or city.
Yeah, I mean, there are some publish fare and promotions. So it all depends.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's even legal because I feel like if you're just booking a flight, it should be the same price as everyone else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's pretty
I mean,
weird.
some online websites for flights, they are crazy.
Yeah. Have you heard of what is it, Skip Lagged or something?
No.
Oh, okay. It's some weird travel hack. But with the hotels, are you doing anything there to get good deals as well?
Yeah, so that's one of our expertise in hotel industry because my company in UK, Holiday Luxury, we have been working hard and closely with the most luxurious hotels, resorts, and private islands.
Nice.
I personally have stayed and experienced these hotels to make sure they are right and fit for our clients.
Wow.
And we deal with the sales and marketing department, sometimes GM. So we don't deal with reservation. Because sometimes it goes wrong when you deal with reservations.
Yeah.
It goes wrong. So that's why I'm not comfortable.
That's one of my biggest pet peeves. When you make a reservation, you show up early and then they don't seat you till like 30 minutes after it.
Yes.
That gets to me for sure. Yeah, I don't like that. It's handy when you know a GM at a restaurant for
Yes,
sure.
yeah.
Vegas is all about relationships too.
Yes, yeah. We have connections, all over the world because we are part of a few companies that they do events. They call B2B events between buyers and sellers. So hotels, they participate as sellers and we go as buyers. And we meet them in person. Sometimes, we go on experience just in order to remember each other and before doing business with
Nice.
each other. So it's very great idea that these companies they do. And when we build relationships and we talk about how we do business and how we would like to send a request and how our clients would like to be treated. So yeah, it makes a lot difference.
Nice.
Yeah.
I saw on your Instagram you had a photo with Manny Khoshbin.
Yes.
What was it like meeting him?
I signed up for one of his programs in 2022, and then I went to one of his seminars in his new.
New $500 mansion.
Yeah.
What were some things you learned from him? Any takeaways?
Yes. So, he's an expert in commercial real estate. So, what I learned from him was always, follow some tips and red flags when you investing in real estate. So, for example, it shouldn't be like one tenant. So if you buying a real estate, it should be multi-tenant. It should be triple net because you don't want to be in charge of a lot of repair and cost and maintenance, right? So triple net is the best, and multi-tenants, and the occupancy should be more than 70%,
right,
and less than 100% because you want some meat on the bone, and locations is very important, and also due diligence, all the numbers. So it should be the numbers, the accounts should be reviewed, the demographics within 3 miles, 5 miles, the household incomes. These are the facts should be considered.
right. So you're taking some of your investment money from commercial or from airlines into real estate right now.
Well, yeah, real estate is part of my. I do real estate. I have few properties in UK, in Dubai, and I haven't invested here in US yet because I'm new. I moved to US in September 2022.
From the UK, right?
Yes, so I'm still learning.
Yeah.
And it's tough at the moment, so I'm keep looking for deals.
Interest rate, man.
Well, yes, yeah, exactly. And in Florida, it's hard. Is hard to find a great deal because the cap rate is very low.
Right. Do you like the UK or the US better?
I love US.
Nice.
Yeah, the reason I moved you from UK was weather. One of the most reason I left UK. I can't stay in cold weather anymore.
Too cold, man. It rains there a lot, right?
Oh yes.
Yeah, Miami's a big change.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're.
I love Miami weather.
Yeah.
I love is some people complain about humidity, but I was born in humidity. So
From Iran, you said, right?
yes.
So how long were you in Iran for?
Well, I moved when I was 27.
Wow, so a lot of time.
Yes, yeah.
What's it like over there? I've never heard anything about it, so I don't know what to
Well,
expect.
it's a great country, but at the moment, a lot of things going on. Yeah.
Not safe.
Well, I mean, it's safe, but it just all depends. Things can go wrong.
Right.
I mean, things can go wrong in anywhere, but it's more, it more in you. It depends if you are, Americans, so that might be tricky. But still, people travel and they don't have any problem. It just depends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in a good space because everyone's going to travel. You know what I mean? No matter what, you got to get places. So I feel like your industry might even be recession proof.
Yes.
Because you're
Yeah.
catering to the top 1%, which is always going to be there, no matter if we're in a recession or not.
Yes. Yeah. So as I said before, our goal is to make a difference in terms of sustainability, because there is a big difference if you organize a trip for a group of 13. When I say 13, because jets like Gulfstream, their minimum seat is 13. So the minimum and maximum, that's the best space you can get.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's the difference. If you travel as a group in one jet, or you charter a few jets, or a mix of private and commercial. So it helps the sustainability and carbon footprint and cost. You know, it's there's in terms of environment, the community around the airport, it makes a big difference.
Nice. Win-wins all over the board. Well, man, it's been fun. Where can people find you, find your companies, and learn more about this?
Well, we are on social media. Our website is jets100.com. We have Instagram as instagram.com jets100. My Instagram is Afshin. And we are on Facebook, LinkedIn, all over the places.
Cool. We'll link it in the video. Thanks so much for coming on, man.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys, as always, and we will see you tomorrow.